Hey gang, so Jason here, and it's Friday. Yay! um, Man, it's been a long week too. I don't know, whatever. Um, this has been a long week. Anyway, so I haven't done much with toys lately because you guys know from the other video I kind of messed up my back, but I'm feeling better ish, and I really hope um, I don't know, this week sometime I can get back and get working on toys. I have a bunch of projects on my workbench that are really close to being done. If I could just get down there and get them done. So let's see. Let's hope for this week. So I was gonna do a quick question and answer thing because I get a bunch of questions and answers questions as you guys know, and wanted to provide answers to them. So the first one, and I get this like every live chat we do, I get it on a bunch of videos and stuff, is what is my favorite tractor brand? I think you guys, the longtime listeners, certainly know Steiger. Love the Steiger green. Anyway, so this is a Tiger. I don't know that this is my favorite Steiger. I think probably the KP 1400 is my favorite Steiger, or the Lion, or the Tiger, or the Panther, Cougar. I don't know. I love them all. But anyway, this was a National Farm Show tractor that Ertl did a number of years ago now. I don't know. I don't know if I could. I probably not going to be able to read the date. I want to say it's like 2010, but I could be wrong on that. Oh, it's 2012. Gotcha. 2012. Anyway, these are getting a little tougher to find. I don't know that they're particularly valuable right now, but they're getting a little tougher to find anyway. I kind of wouldn't mind stumbling across some of these cheap, but I know that's not going to happen. Weird thing about these is Ertl had the wrong cab on these actually, and they knew it. So when we saw the prototype, a whole bunch of people were like, "Wrong cab. Cab's too small." And they're like, "Oh, okay, we'll fix it." And of course they didn't because they're Ertl. They just used the cab off their Panthers, is what they did. So they saved money. I get it. That's why it saved them. It saved them some tooling costs. So whatever. But in general, it's still a pretty nice tractor, despite having the wrong cab on it. I mean, it's not particularly well detailed, but you've got some detail back here, like your hydraulic box and decent steps, and there's some reasonably decent engine detail in there. So it's a cool tractor nonetheless, despite maybe some of its shortcomings, I guess. It'd be a cool one to customize. I've actually never customized one of these because for some reason I only got one when they came out. And I don't remember. I mean, who knows? There might have been a money issue. But it would be cool to do also. I mean, I just have like all sorts of ideas. Triple one up, weather it, so on and so forth. Obviously, rails, lights, and all that good stuff. Actually, run the hydraulic hoses back here, put a real hitch on it, things like that. That'd be really fun. But whatever. So, and now the second question, I'm trying to read it here, and I think like this is the one I kind of want to cover. I'm gonna probably just spend the rest of the video on. Is what is a good tractor to start customizing with? So I thought long and hard about this. Now I've got, like a brand new John Deere 4-wheel drive. This is a quad track, but these are pretty good. They're well detailed already. You could run handrails and all that sort of thing. But the problem, I don't know that this is a simple customization because they've already got sort of these handrail nubs, so you'd have to get rid of those, and you'd have to sort of cut them in a way that it looked decent. Then you'd have to put handrails. And then also the R-Series 4-wheel drives have kind of a weird handrail system here that, a beginner might be tricky on. So maybe not one of those. And then, I thought, okay, how about one of those old Ertl's 80s tractors? They're cheap. They're like a $3 tractor, so on and so forth. Yeah, you could gussy one of those up. They're pretty neat, built out. If you put a lot of effort into them, wheels, tires, front wheel steering, weights, rock box, something like that, and then cab glass. But that's a lot of work as well. So I got to thinking, what is like a quick, easy custom for guys to do? How about one of these Fords or the Versatile from Top Shelf Replicas? And so the reason I say that is, one, these tractors are really nicely detailed as they are. You've got steps, you've got sort of something that resembles a handrail. Nice exhaust, nice air breather, and on the back you've even got, you know, the hydraulics and a realistic hitch back there. So now you're going, okay, so what are you going to customize on it? Tires. Boom. These are the easiest tractors in the world to pop the tires off of. You didn't have to pull hard. It's just a gentle pull because these are a really small axle and they've got some barbs up here to hold it on. But, you know, there you go. You didn't have to heat them up. You don't have to do any of those tips or tricks. You've just got that. So, anyway, pop those tires off. Get you some new rims and tires. You know my favorite places. Adam Sunken, Mini Toy Truck and Tractor, Chucky. You could get some off Shapeways if you wanted. Some road-worn tires from Chucky look really sweet on these. You guys may have seen the Versatile I did a while back. So that's where maybe I would start. And then the reason I say that is because it's so easy to pull these off, if you ever wanted to return this back to stock, you just take your tires you swapped out, stick these back on. Now here's the downside to this plan. These tractors are getting tricky to find. Then they're about $40 when you do. But this is a $40 tractor all day long. I mean, just look at this detail. You know, all this undercarriage detail, motor detail, lights, cab glass. It's all here already. And so I think this could be the perfect tractor to start customizing. Just because of how simple it is to swap the wheels and tires and how great it looks with a nice new set of wheels and tires. So anyway, there you go. There's my opinion on what the best tractor to start customizing is. I think it's one of these Ford 1156s or the Versatile version, same tractor, same ease of use. All right, guys, that'll do it. Happy Friday. Have yourselves a great weekend. Happy tractor hunting, y'all.